What's going on YouTube? Earth Power here with CVH.
How's it going, everybody?
And we are back in the booth finally for the third place match in Season three's bracket tournament, trying to find a best deck. It's not going to be one of these because these guys are competing for third place in the bronze match with finals coming up here in the next couple of days or so. But
Yeah,
yeah, tell the people what we got.
we have 5 Civilization Control, piloted by you this time, against Water Dark Aggro, the Claude Alpha version, just because we shouted him out every time in the bracket so far, so might as well do it again.
Yeah,
Classic, Aggro
absolutely.
versus Control. What more could you want?
Yeah, aggro. I mean, and newer decks, right? So Water Dark, basically taking the place of Hydra, or I don't know, what's it called? Hydras. Just the probably more correct, if not absolutely correct, version of the deck in Water Dark. And then 5 Civ Control, which is basically just a take on Forbos, but add water because we wanted to play 5 Civs, and it just it did the thing and made it all the way to top 4.
Yeah, some people add a 5th Civilization and make the deck 100 cards, but we're adding a 5th Civilization, and we're just so good at deck building, we're still abiding by the 40 card limit, you know? It's a really
You
hard
say
deck to
that.
build in 40 cards. Tell
It
you
looks like I'm
that.
playing Water Dark. What
Wow,
do you
I
know?
just got everything completely wrong, so I'll just edit that really quick.
Do it live.
Earth Power is actually on Water Dark Aggro. Yeah, just can you let the people know what's going on in your life? I don't know. Just fill some
Yeah,
time here.
no. Yeah, no, we're making it happen. So, IDC run, which fingers crossed you guys saw before I uploaded this. My IDC 34 run, where I top eighted and just got absolutely uh, blasted out of top 8. So that
Uh,
was fun. We're probably going to upload CVH's IDC run for
permitting.
35. Yeah, sometime here in the next few weeks, probably over the holiday break at some point. We'll see
I
what
still
that
have
looks like.
34, so we'll see. I have a lot of matches that
Yeah,
might get edited.
yeah. But
There's
yeah,
still
talking
fun,
about
yeah.
this match, right? Yeah, I just played a Crystal Spin Slicer, and you had Holy All. I wasn't able. I didn't swing with the what looks like Jewel Spider in the first turn there because you had Bronze Arm Tribe,
Yeah.
and so now we're
Well, I think
playing.
the Jewel Spider was the Jewel
Oh,
Spider
Jewel
just
Spider.
played?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jewel Spider was just played. I didn't swing with Melanie because I didn't want to lose it to Bronze Arm Tribe because I knew the Slicer play was coming after the Hulkus. So
Yep, Spin Slicer and Ulcus are both quite large. Holy Awe really here is just going to prevent another shield loss, and I think it prevents another shield loss.
yeah,
I'm following the game correctly.
yeah, yeah, it does.
The Jewel
Yeah,
Spider.
because Hulkus would have been able to swing there, but yeah, no, I mean that matters, right? So against any rush aggro deck, anytime you can save a shield, even if it's just on a blowing the Holy All early, but 5 Civ has the ability to get back foul or get back Holy All with foul. So yeah, I think things
Gets rid
are.
of the Jewel Spider too, and then you will be not exactly. So I Miraculous Snare for sure,
Yeah.
and yeah, then I kill Jewel Spider, and you get the option to draw a shield. You decide to just draw the Aquahulkus
Yeah.
that you know is
Take
there.
the thing you know, yeah. If I can find a 2 drop or if I have a 2 drop here, playing Holkus into that makes sense. And I do.
Indeed,
And there it is. And Spin Slicer continues to come in. So
not looking
yeah,
great for
things
me.
no. That being said, you are at 6, and this is Prime Rebirth turns. 5 Civ is playing the two miraculous rebirths. So
Prime
that could be
Rebirth
an option to
time.
kind of keep you back in it if you've got it.
Also, Prime Blizzard of Spears would get rid of everything but Spin Slicer, so I'd only take 1 shield next turn. Sounds pretty good. It is Rebirth. Rebirth into a 3, of which there is only Bronze Arm in this deck. No Yuliana to
Yeah.
grab. Not that that would be
I mean,
very
I
good
guess
against this board, but
right. I guess at the end of the day, right? Like Bronze Arm Tribe probably makes more sense than maybe Belix at this point, especially if Apocalypse Vice is going to be your potential answer next turn, which it looks like you have it in hand. So yeah, that makes sense not to hit the Spin Slicer. The power is not really doing anything for you. It doesn't really matter how big my thing is as long as you can't swing over it, which you couldn't have done on the Hulkus regardless.
Bronze Arm putting Meltdown in, man. It's a little sad considering that might actually just be game winning next turn. There's also a chance Belix is in my hand. There's only one in the deck.
Yeah,
If
also
I'm right.
that. Yeah, I almost don't swing with Melnia there, which is just a mistake.
Oh
But
yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, you break all the things.
Because
Make
again, I
you
could
deal with it.
Blizzard of Spears is a card in the deck that would clear everything but Spin Slicer, and you definitely want to have me at 0 shields. Yeah, here we are,
Yeah.
Apocalypse Vice, and it doesn't matter because I have to leave the Evo bait and you Paladin on top of it.
Love to see it.
Love to see it.
Love to see it. So yeah,
I mean,
game one.
yeah.
I mean, it was almost there. You were at that turn of potential comeback, right? You look at what do you call them? Critical turns in this game, where if you stabilize off of that APOC, that turn, I think Five Civ just runs away with it at that point. You can start playing the Sky Sword game and just try to one for one and get yourself back in. But unfortunately, I had the Evo off the top.
Yeah.
Maybe not off the top. Maybe it was in hand. Who knows? I had a Jewel Spider, it looks like, too. So don't know which one of those was actually in my hand from the turn previous.
I was glad to see that I wasn't like totally crazy for rebirthing the 3 instead of the 2. Because yeah, if I was going for Apocalypse Vice, the Belix would have put me on 5 mana, and then I wouldn't have been able to go up to 7 on
Yeah.
the following turn. So yep, had to be done like that if I was relying on the APOC.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you have. What's your other two drop in this deck? Is it. Are you
I
playing
think
a
it's
Melnia?
no, it's just the Belix.
Is it really just the Valix?
For creatures, yeah. I mean, that's like kind of typical in the Forbos and the Fortress decks too. Sometimes you see like, Spiral Gates, or there's a Crimson Hammer in this deck and probably a Spiral Gate if I remember correctly. But as for
Yeah.
creatures, it's just
Yeah. Tough draw for Water Dark here. Don't have the two drop. I have the two drop in Spinning Terror, but I don't have the Darkness mana. So I kind of get a little mana screwed out of that one.
yeah,
And
this draw was
basically I have to skip my
absolutely
turn.
nuts for
Yeah, you on
yeah.
the play with Felix without having to get something back. Bronze Arm into Sky Sword is it's a very very high uphill battle for Water Dark here, and I think anyone else would probably just be scooping at this point if it wasn't just for wanting to record this match in its totality.
Yeah, I mean perfect mana, perfect creatures in mana, perfect curve in the hand. It's a
And you
40
still
card
have
deck, but
cards in your
like
hand, yeah.
yeah, I got the stream too, the perfect follow-up, options. Love it. Is that a spin slicer, so biggest thing on board, but you got 6 shields to go through.
Sure do. Yeah,
Here's a swap. It's the beginning of the end. I could Sky
yeah, that
Sword
was
cycle
tough.
more. I could grab Forbos, which is looking pretty juicy. I don't really seem to have fire mana going. Like I guess the one
No,
questionable thing here, but any other
no
fire
fire.
removal would be
Yeah,
great.
yeah. You do have looks like Baza and Baza, hide and seek,
Seek.
and
I think that's a rebirth or a meltdown.
yeah, I think it's rebirth. So you
I just
have
go for
you
the
have
Sky
things to
Sword.
be able to do fire. Yeah, try to hit your fire off the top.
Sky Sword is great, man.
Unfortunately,
Like even getting another chance at a shield trigger. Sky Sword is like swap shenanigans with Sky Sword. I used to undervalue them, but after playing Sky Sword or after playing Ice Sword in that one IDC, I was like, wow, just so good. They go together like peanut butter and jelly.
it's so
Swap and Sky
good,
Sword.
so good. Oh man. Baza down, which is, I mean, I'd say that that's nice to see for me, but nothing that's nice to see for me right now. While it might look like we're pretty even on board with you at 5 shields and 8 mana, it's just a losing match for Water Dark. I'm pretty sure this game's over for me at this point. I can't, honestly, I mean, it's been months, right? But I can't see Water Dark winning this one. I'm surprised I haven't scooped yet.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised because that would look weird on
Yeah, because
camera.
yeah, for sure. We play it out for the sake of it, but here you are deciding in 1.5 which mana goes down. So,
I don't know why I'm
you know,
taking so long.
it just oh, because you've got the swap for the Baza. You're doing
That's the
some.
only way I can play Bazagaziel, I guess, because I don't have fire mana. So I just do some trades, do some swapping.
You do
Hulkuses are
that,
doing
yeah,
nothing against these blockers. I guess Crystal
yeah.
Paladin would be. Oh, there it is. A little bit annoying.
Hey, look, we made it happen. Look at that. All of a sudden, it feels like I'm in the game.
Yeah,
Wow, what a
wow.
swing!
Actually,
What a swing! You out here dirtling, and I just played a paladin with 6 mana.
which by the way is a one of in your deck, I think, right? It's one Paladin, one
It is. It
one
is.
Unicorn
We
Fish.
played right. We played the one of here instead of maxing out. I think yeah, it's is it? No, I don't think it's 1-1 on Unicorn. Maybe it is. I don't know. It's been a while.
Thinks if we copied the Claude version that he played most
Yeah.
recently, I think it
Yeah.
is. You could go
Right. Right.
2-0 on either one of those, but Yeah, I mean, there's like, one Thrash in the deck, and I thought my board was completely safe against every card in your deck except for Paladin. Yeah, whatever. One of. Let's go. Anyway, Doing Wave goes down because I'm just gonna do some trades. But yeah, I mean, even here, like if you drew a lucky ball here, for example, I might just lose. I don't have a whole lot going on.
Well, fortunately, you have the shield trigger, and I top a Jewel Spider. So now I think if with your back up against the wall, perhaps I think you should be fine at this point, as long as you just don't over dirtle again.
The
But it looks
Thrash
like
Guy Sword is
Thrash.
good.
Yep.
We're not gonna
No nails on
Bazagazeal
him.
down a Jewel Spider and let you draw cards.
You could though.
Good. I mean, Jewel Spider's gonna have to be dealt with at some point. In your case, maybe just back with the Jewel Spider. You didn't just to draw a card. No, that's just dumb. That's
Yeah, I think that's. I mean, I'm just turns behind at that point. I'd rather make you waste a card to deal with it, quote unquote, waste a card. But looks like
yeah.
Rebirth is consideration for going down right now. I don't. I guess what you're trying to think of is like, where's your win con here? Because you've kind of taken yourself out of meltdown contention with all of these Sky Swords.
Hide and Seek is a cute answer to Jewel Spider, which you promptly read. Then we
Yeah.
Volcano Charger, you draw Spinning Terror. Most of this match is now just watching me tap and untap like 12 mana.
Yeah. We made it. We got there. It got scary there for all of a turn with that paladin, but you get the old Bloom Forbos with a APOC turn, and I guess I'm just playing this out just to make you swing. But here we are.
Yeah, your deck doesn't have Surfers to be scared of. It does have Spiral Gates, but Bloom is going to be great against them. APOC's going
Yep.
to clear whatever you had put on board this turn, which was a Propeller Mutant. And I mean, I'm going to spend an unreasonable amount of time deciding if there's a more efficient card to play than Apocalypse Vice, which I guess is okay.
Yeah, because who wants to discard a card when you're 20 turns ahead on board? Yeah,
I might need it. You don't know. Yeah, no, we're just going to
you're right.
Vice.
You're right.
No, we're going to Plague.
Oh wait, no, we're
Jesus
gonna play,
Christ.
and
There's
I
still,
destroy it anyways. It works out. Yeah,
it's
yeah, hit the
just like,
Baza. Suck it.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that Plague, man, but it's all good.
I mean, I guess now you have
Oh,
APOC
that's
for.
funny. Yeah, yeah. The idea
Yeah.
was that
Oh
you only
yeah.
had two creatures, so might as well use APOC, or might as well use Plague when you only have two, and set you back mana too, because I was giving you cards.
I should
Yeah,
have
yeah,
bounced.
decent triggers.
I don't know why I didn't just bounce that Forbos, but maybe I have things.
You have things,
Oh,
sort of.
oh yeah. Oh, sort. Yeah, not quite.
Well,
I
you're still
forgot
gonna
that.
lose, but
Yeah, I did forget that. It wasn't unblockable. It is a blocker. But either way, I think that game was over. It was just prolonging for another turn. But yeah,
yeah,
man, that was something.
that
Wow.
was something. That
Uh,
almost turned around in a not great way for the control deck with that Paladin. Goodness, he
yeah,
had
that
like
was.
7 mana.
I put myself in the grave. I was 2 feet in, if you will, and somehow you gave me an opening, which was
I love
crazy.
Crystal Paladin, man. That card looks so cool. It's like one of the best super rares, art wise.
Yeah, it's the German version of this deck too.
Ooh, so Paladino. I don't know.
Paladino, Italian.
Half of the IDC server just got real upset.
Yeah, just damn, dude. Call him out.
Oh
I don't
man,
even know
have
what it
fun.
is. I gotta go find it. It's like I'm gonna butcher it if I do it. It's like I don't know.
Christian.
CRIS, and then like a hockey noise.
I think you were. That's just the English one. I'm seeing it right
Chris.
now. It's right there. It's English. Oh well.
Oh, it is English. What do
Yeah.
you know? Yeah, yeah.
Debate meant nothing. I have a snare again. I have a Belix and a snare again with the creature mana early, so I don't have to pick up a
Yeah.
spell. But hey, here's
Can't
a spin slicer even.
can't snare that one. You can spiral gate it though, which is annoying.
Yep, not bad to set you back a turn. I still lose a shield this turn if you want to replay it, but you might just wind up playing two creatures.
Which I think is probably what you want me to do at this point, right? Like
Potentially,
ideally you have Sky Sword this turn coming up. But if you
yeah.
don't, like
Or if it
if
was two creatures, like a Searing Wave would have been pretty brutal against two creatures. If your play was
yeah.
Loco, though, I'm kind of surprised you didn't just go for Spin Slicer if the play was Loco instead.
Yeah, I think I was trying to snipe that Sky Sword out of your hand if you had it, and unfortunately,
Fair.
it just didn't work out. I mean, at the end of the day, we reached the same goal, but now you get a favorable on Luca, so maybe it just wasn't great.
Aging Claude in the comments to tell us what he would have done.
Well, I think either way, you still have 3 shields at this point, and now I'm playing Loco with you at 6 mana.
Yeah, yeah.
You would still have Syrian in your hands. So I mean,
I
we
think
end up at
that
the same.
a slight difference would be you wouldn't have a tapped Loco because you would
Right,
have
right.
played.
That's the main thing here. But just the fact that you had the Sky Sword was the only bad part of that play, and there was no guarantee that you had it. I was just banking on maybe sniping it out of your hand, and it just ended up not working out. So we go for the
Felix
high
number
roll.
2.
Yeah, we miss, and now we have a spin slicer to continue trying to break things with.
There are 2
You had,
Belixes in this deck.
and I think you got back
I don't
maybe
know.
rebirth there. I wasn't paying a ton of attention.
It's just kind of hard to see some of them. You break right into a
That's
Locomotive after Lucky Ball. That kind of helps out. Starting Loco. Wow, Loco battles this game. Love to see it.
yeah, a lot of them. Yeah, APOC here is game ending. I think. Um, Rebirth equally as bad. Plague equally as bad. Not, but yeah, a lot of options for 5 Civ here, and it has all of the options. APOC, yep,
Mm-hmm.
that's the game breaking one. So I think we're out of it at this point. I need another lucky ball to get me into it. Unfortunately, I don't have it, so I'm just playing the hopefully you just top deck bad game.
We'll see how bad I top deck. I feel like the draws have been shockingly good for a 5 Civ control deck so far, these last 2
Yeah,
games especially.
all things considering, 5 Civ doesn't really have bad draws, right? Like that's the worst thing you could have right there is Bronze Arm Tribe, and even that's not awful.
It's true.
And it
Uh,
looks like I top decked not good things.
yeah. I mean, all things considered, like I still don't have that many cards. It's still kind of a tense board state. You just pass.
Which means I either have, if I had Spiral Gate, I would have played it.
Yeah.
If I had Spin Slicer, I would have played it. I don't know what could be in my hand that I wouldn't play. I have no idea.
Yeah, because I don't think there are any unplayables at all. Right?
No,
Right.
yeah, Paladin's good. Well, Paladin's not good if it sends back Belix.
I guess that's
But
why
even
Spiral Gate would
still,
also be not great, but
even still, I get to break both shields, which I think is just way more valuable at this turn than not.
Spiral Gate certainly doesn't feel good. But it also might have been your
But
last time break both shields and then just hope that I don't have more swaps or Sky Sword.
yeah,
Because now Spiral Gate is definitely not good. You have no board.
yeah, I'd much rather you be at 0 shields right now. Granted, I'd be top decking, but
I rebirth the 2. Whether or not I have a 4 left in my deck doesn't really matter. I know I don't have any Belixes left, but I don't want to run Bazalgazil into the Slayer.
it was Spiral. So we can debate that one in the comments. I don't. I mean, it's definitely. I don't know that it's not correct. I don't know that it's correct. I think it's a 50-50, but
I don't think it would have worked out great because I definitely had a swap and, all the shenanigans.
yeah.
But,
Well, just Belix into any removal. You've got, uh, not that anybody can see it over this glare right now, but
Volcano,
there's
yeah.
a volcano charger down there too.
But still, like
So
getting
I
me down to
mean,
0 shields when you can. I have to imagine you're supposed to do that and then just hope that I don't have more shield regeneration.
right? Like at this point, it would make perfect sense. Granted, you probably would have played it a little bit tighter if you knew you had 0 shields,
Oh
but
yeah.
but granted, that was the spiral gate that just bounced that and got it there. So it is what it is. So
And now we are playing. Oh wow, we're going for the Bull Medius. And again, that's not a play that I would ever make if I had 0 shields.
yeah,
But with 1 shield, it's kind kind of okay. You get to draw a card off the
It
Jewel
is.
Spider.
Yeah, I have Focus down, so I'm thinking that I just grab that, and with plain mana, if I can just find Spin Slicer.
But fortunately, I do have a blocker. So since Paladin is in mana, I mean, if Paladin hadn't been in mana, if I made that play, there was a combination of 2 cards that would have killed me. It's a person that's not Hulkus
Yeah,
because it's too expensive in Paladin. But the way it is, like Spin Slicer and an Evolution bait, any liquid people wouldn't have been enough with the blocker.
yeah.
But
It
now I
also helps
still
that
have to answer this board.
Yeah, it also helps that you know my list also, and that Paladin being
Yeah.
down in mana means that it's never going to be an issue for you. So it really was just Hulkus Spin Slicer there, but even that wasn't going to be game. It needed to be Hulkus Spin Slicer and a Spiral or something.
Yeah, which cannot happen in 2 cards.
Alright, it starts with a Volcano Charger. You're going to be able to at least clear the Spinning Terror.
Well, it cannot happen in 2
Crimson
cards with
Hammer
the
the
amount of
rest
mana
of the
you have.
bit. Yeah.
We're playing it safe with some more shields. And we're playing it really safe, which is
Yep.
fair, I guess. I like it. I'm pretty sure I can answer the rest
Yeah.
of this board now and then start breaking with Bolmedius 1 turn later.
Yeah. Really good at playing around this Jewel Spider. You're also out of cards in hand, but it doesn't matter because Bali is going to basically put me on the clock.
Yeah.
And even if I do put anything, like even if I had like double Hulkus or Lucky Ball 2-drop, you could just swing for game.
I don't know why I'm
So
doing this because it's actually 100% lethal on board because Bolmedius breaks 2 and then I have 3 creatures that don't get stopped by 1 Spiral Gate, but hey, whatever.
yeah, just go ahead and grab Rebirth, and I think you have the mana to play it. I can't tell with the glare, but that is the game. 5 Civ takes it 2-1, which I think
Did we
hopefully
get
I
it right?
did we get it right in the graphic? I don't know. I can't see
Let's
it. So.
find out. Drum roll, please. Nope. Wait.
Oh, did I not?
Wait. I just used
No,
the.
I had to.
Sorry, I used the entire. Stall for time, quick.
Stalling for time. Holy crap. Oh man,
I'm
guys,
so
how
bad
was
at
it?
this. What the heck?
I did get the wrong graphic. Hold
Did you
on.
send me the
Yep,
entire wrong bracket?
I sure did. Let me go. Let me crop it. Hold on. We got
Okay.
this.
Okay.
We're
Oh
doing
yeah,
it live.
that's 5 civilization control, featuring the civilizations of light, water, darkness, fire, and nature, piloted by me, CVH,
That's
against
who he
Earth
is.
Power with a
That's his
0 and a
name.
3, and he was playing Claude
Don't wear it
Alpha's
out.
Water Dark. Claude's gonna be so mad when he sees that it lost to 5 Civ. We're gonna be debating the merits of 40 card 5 civilization control. And appropriate
Oh,
spiral
man.
gate timing and needless dirtling were the themes of that match. As we stall for time while Carl crops this
Yeah,
image because we're not going to edit this because we don't want to. And by we, I mean
absolutely.
me.
All
Um,
right.
did
Here
we
we
get
go.
it?
We're cropping. The snipping's happening.
We're sending on Discord.
I had to.
What if you
I
went to
had.
all this work and you still got the numbers wrong?
I can't wait. I also had to make sure that I didn't put the finals numbers in here.
So what happened? Did you actually send me like
I just sent you completely wrong images.
okay.
I did the numbers wrong. I did everything wrong. It was all wrong. All right, boom, done, sent. You got it.
Oh, I actually definitely have the right image too.
Well, you have the right image, but it's just the wrong score.
I think I might have had the right one. Wait, or no, was it? Oh, it was totally wrong. You're right. You're right. You're
It
right. You're
was
right. You're right.
totally wrong. Totally wrong. And I had to make sure I had to zero out the finals because Shalonge won't let me just delete a report.
Okay, I've saved too many bracket images, and I'm trying to find the correct one. Good lord.
That's on me. I'll take that one.
I have 2 images titled this.
It's whatever the latest one is. Just get rid of forget everything you know.
All right, there we go. Good god.
We got there. We got there.
5 Civ control, 2-1 over Water Dark Aggro. Light Water Dark
Yep.
Hydro Hurricane and Light Fire Nature Turbo Burn coming up in the grand finals.
Yeah, best of 5 coming at you guys here in the next hopefully day or two. I say that we'll probably post a.
Don't promise.
We'll put a poll up like we've done the past seasons, so you guys can get your votes in. I don't know what the giveaway is going to look like this time. I got to be perfectly honest with you. We'll be giving away something. I think CVH and I are going to try to live stream after the finals posts the day after. So, but we'll get to you guys with some tentative timing once this video actually goes live. So stay tuned. Yeah, I think that about does it for us.
Yeah, that about does it.
All
See you in
right,
the
guys.
finals,
Until next
everybody.
time. Yeah, comment down below. Let us know what you think of the match, and until next time, Peach.